Hello everyone, friends. In today's selection you will see incredibly cool products from ALIEXPRESS. And if I'm really surprised at least a little, be sure to like, and also, take part in the competition, because anything from this release can be yours. Let's start. The traditional bowl for drinking water may not fully satisfy the needs of cats, as it is too small in volume. This is a fountain in the shape of a flower pot, or a bucket. It has 3 water flow settings for demanding pets, a weak water flow, bubbles on the top and calm flows. It works quietly enough, but still not enough to put a fountain in the bedroom. An important plus is a removable pump. Of the minuses, a short cord, and when there is little water, the fountain becomes less stable. Tarantula 3D printer is a device for 3-dimensional printing, by means of which it is possible to generate volumetric objects, duplicating a previously prepared virtual object model. The relevance of 3D printing is beyond any doubt. This technology has passed the first stage of development and has reached the degree of maturity stage when you can buy a 3D printer for relatively little money and it will actually print good quality objects. Rollerboard is a rollerboard that can turn well because of the special wheel suspension. You do not need to push off with your foot when moving. Maintaining the speed is due to the laws of physics, and repulsion from its mass means for driving consists of 2 platforms which are connected by a special spring. He goes slow, but turns well. Roller surfing develops endurance, leg strength, balance and coordination of movements. Kubby is the first robot that can express your emotions. When turned on, the robot, as it were, wakes up, stretches, and coquettishly greets its owner. If the robot is not disturbed for some time, it will remind of itself with various tricks. When the robot is connected via Bluetooth, music from the phone is automatically played through the speakers, and the robot will begin to have fun dancing to the music, as if inviting to join the dance. The control range is about 10 meters. And a single canister 800 mAh battery lasts for 100 minutes of work. At the same time charging, just half an hour. Cookware hit for luck. But if a cup of hot tea is being poured around a computer, then you can hardly believe in the upcoming luck. All awkward and prudent imagine thermal cup, which, well, just cannot turn over. The fault of this stability is a special vacuum system that is embedded in the bottom of the cup. In this case, the device is easy to lift from the table, as the suckers are turned off by pressing the cup handle. The volume of the tumbler is 0.47 liters, which is the daily rate of adult coffee per day. Crocodile Dentist is a fun board game. The goal of the game is to find the sick tooth of a crocodile. Players need to turn on the teeth one by one. The one who remains in the game and does not disturb the sick tooth wins. But one has only to press on the aching tooth, as the crocodile will immediately shut his mouth. This is a fiasco, bro. But this game can be even more extreme. If sharp needles stick out instead of teeth, then it will become much more interesting. Especially when it's your turn, and at that moment you feel like the main character from a horror movie. In everyday life, anything can happen. Adventures occur at every turn, you need to be only ready for them. Drivers around the world are famous for carrying wooden bits with them. However, I can state with confidence that it is much better and more efficient to carry a flashlight with a bat. Everything is simple. You can light the bat if the traffic situation demands, and it is possible to highlight if something is lost in the dim interior of the car or the trunk. This is another minigun. The model is made in scale 1:3. Magazine capacity 7 cartridge. The design of this model allows you to conduct a single fire with reloading after each shot. For this model, absolutely safe cartridges are used, and that is why it does not need any permission. To go on nature with the accordion, as did our grandfathers, is no longer fashionable. The music is now different, and even higher demands are made on the dimensions. The full 61-key keyboard is collapsed and unfolded. In collapsed form takes up minimal space. The synthesizer is powered by 4 batteries, low power consumption. At home connected to the mains. If you want to inculcate musical inclinations to your child from childhood, this is what you need. Bicycle. Working on the principle of the rowing simulator, it is made in 2-wheeled and 4-wheeled versions, and combines all the advantages of cardio and cycling, allowing you to use up to 90 of muscle groups. When driving it burns up to 1200 calories per hour, which is almost 4 times more than when riding a regular bike, and for as management does not require special skills, which allows us to confidently recommend a rowing bike to almost all lovers of an active and healthy lifestyle. Smart watch with amazing features. Their diagonal is 1.56 inches, screen resolution of 240 by 240 pixels. Not enough, of course. What did you want for such money? Nevertheless, on this display it is quite possible to comfortably consider all the notifications that are sent by the phone. 380 mAh battery. In daily use, they are kept for 2 days. On the one hand, it is a very useful gadget that can make life easier. But on the other, confuses the need to constantly charge the device. These sunglasses can transform into a bracelet that will fit comfortably on the wrist, on the handlebars or on the bag handle. It is enough to fold them in half in the middle of the rim and attach them to the wrist with the help of light cotton. That's all. The lenses in these glasses do not fold, they remain unchanged. This is probably the first points that you will never lose. Rear bicycle lamp with a laser and turn signals. The operation of the device is controlled from a wireless remote mounted on the steering wheel. It is equipped with large buttons that are easy to press even with gloves. With it, you can select the appropriate display mode, enable or disable the laser, and also activate the turn signals. The main LED lamp is able to burn continuously, flash or work in the running line mode. This thing is useful, perhaps, to all. Argue, at least once in your life, your phone, pencils, credit cards, keys fell or rolled in such a place that it is impossible to get them after that. If you answered yes, you are not alone. So, this thing is a flexible telescopic handle, at the end of which a tenacious foot is attached. You can also attach a LED flashlight and a neodymium magnet capable of lifting up to 900 G. I think that everyone who has ever cooked pasta, dumplings, or boiled milk understood from experience that such products should not be left on the stove unattended, because they still strive to run out from the pan and pour everything around. This wonderful cover has a secret advantage in the form of a special nozzle with petals. They rise up under the action of steam and boiling liquid, opening holes in the bottom of the cover. Foam away to the top while remaining in the lid itself. Cookware is known as a manufacturer of cheap push-button phones that are usually bought by children. However, the popular Chinese game called Launch, a clone of the Samsung Galaxy S8, has not spared this company. As a result, the Cookware S8 model was born, which stands out among the competitors with its beautiful design and its ability to prick nuts. In general, the device turned out quite good, its performance in no way inferior to competitors, and the appearance, quality of the screen and build someone even surpasses. This is a simple and effective remedy for snoring. If one of you often snores, then I don't think I need to talk about the consequences of this ailment. It often happens that both do not get enough sleep, the one who snores and the one who listens. The device is attached to the nose, being inserted into the nostrils with silicone inserts. This device also helps to ventilate the lungs during sleep, and to sleep with such a device is very comfortable, regardless of the position of the sleeper. Can opener, but not simple. What can you say about this knife? It is gorgeous. Completely safe cut, smooth edges, like a jar and lid. There are no burrs and other torn pieces of iron, which are a commonplace, as for simple openers, and automatic. Again, the lid can be used for its intended purpose, closing the jar for it, since it remains a lid after this knife and not a torn piece of iron, which is useful as a melee weapon and less. Do not think this is not an advertisement. If you tried it, you would understand what I'm talking about. When it comes to repair, the rule sometimes works. To make a repair well, you need to do it yourself. This 11-in-1 saw can replace several tools at once. Sawing wood, metal, ceramics, plastic. Saw's curly shape, cuts glass, and can be used for sharpening cutting tools. Each blade has its designated storage space, so you cannot worry that they are lost. Participate in the competition for any item from the release. Contest terms: like, subscription and comment to select the winner. Once the video has collected 1,000 likes, a message will appear with the results of the contest. Good luck to all.